Hello everyone. Thanks so much for watching Clever TV. Welcome back to the show. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis, and today we have one of the stars of 90210. It's Tristan Wilds.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What's going on?
Thanks for stopping by.
You know I had to.
You came all the way from the 90210 to the 90028.
That's where we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So welcome.
Right across Sunset. So.
Awesome.
So you're getting ready to head back to work on 90210 here next week, right?
Yes. Like exactly next week we start shooting. So.
Have you gotten a script? Do you know what's going to be going on with Dixon?
We haven't gotten the script yet. But everything looks really, really good. I talked to the showrunners, and you know, the little secrets that they did tell me. I'm sure you guys are gonna love it.
Because there's gonna be some shakeups. There's always shakeups on 90210.
Exactly. I think just to put everybody's mindset and where the show's gonna be. Just think of what Beverly Hills is gonna be like without parents. You know, it's all of us with no parental guidance. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crazier than usual.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do wonder when I'm watching, like some of the parents aren't around. Other parents, you know, your parents are very much in the picture.
Yeah.
Where are the other parents? What's going on with that?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess there wouldn't be as much drama with all of the parents around.
Exactly. But this season, there's no parents. It's just like there's nobody to fall back on. It's every kid for themselves.
And everybody, well, for the most part, everyone is supposedly heading off to college.
Yes.
And I know in the original first 90210 back in the day, they all ended up going to CU.
CU. Yeah, we all went to CU.
But Dixon is maybe going to be going to Pepperdine. He wants to go to a private school.
Yes.
So what do you think is going to happen there?
I mean, I think everybody's going to eventually go to whatever school that they decide to go to. And, you know, some people won't go to school. You know, some people will just, you know, just be chilling around Beverly Hills. So you just gotta watch.
Because Liam was heading out on the fishing boat.
That's right. Annie was saying goodbye.
Yep.
And
the slow goodbye.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
And we also heard that Trevor Donovan's character is leaving the show. Is that true, or
he's not leaving, but he's actually going to be here for, you know, for 5 episodes or so.
Oh, cool.
It's basically just you know, kind of wrap up what we started last year. You know, just, you know, still hit the solid points of such a strong issue, and, you know, do it in a tasteful way.
Now, your sister on the show, Shanae Grimes,
Love that
playing
girl. Hi,
Annie.
Shanae.
Hello. I'd imagine you guys have grown pretty close over the last couple of years. What can you share about her?
She's such like just like a ball of energy. I love her to death. Every time I see her, she just jumps on me and gives me like the biggest hug. Like I could be down here one day and she'll bring me up there. So. She's really, really cool. It's really like a brother and sister relationship. And
is there anyone else on the cast who you have, in particular, grown really close to? It's a big cast.
Yeah.
You guys look like pretty good friends
I think,
on screen.
I think because of everything that happened, like the very first season, you know, with all of the press and everything that we all had to go through together as a whole, we kind of all bonded together. Like I'm very, very close with Anna Lynn. I'm close with Shanae, Jessica, well, both Jessicas, and all of the guys. Like we're all like really, really close, and you know, there's so much just camaraderie. It's great.
So what's it like behind the scenes when you guys aren't working? Like we always like to hear like people play basketball or like poker or what?
No. I mean,
I don't know.
Jam sessions, maybe.
Usually I'm in my trailer just playing music really, really loud and open my door and open my windows and people just walk through. You know, it's just like a really fun environment to be around. Like, or we'll run through the hair and makeup trailer and put on wigs.
I love it.
Or some, you know, something funny, something just sporadic, or even playing pranks on each other.
Such as? What's a good one that you can tell us about?
I think a good one would probably be, it would either be the one that was played on me by Dustin Milligan first season.
What happened?
Ooh.
Or the one we did to Michael Steger's second season.
Well, now I want to hear both, pretty much.
Dustin on my birthday, Dustin fixed up my trailer. I think I was on set somewhere. I think we were on location. And he fixed up my trailer to look like a My Little Pony paradise. Streamers, there were balloons. He bought me a pink cake with flowers all over it.
Precious.
That is so
cute.
sweet of him.
It was
what
cute.
a nice friend.
Thanks.
And then were you left to clean it all up?
Yes, I was.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And for Michael Steger, it was kind of similar, but just toilet paper. We just TP'd his whole trailer.
Ooh, that
inside and out. It was just...
He's probably still, like, finding toilet paper.
Probably.
Oh.
Probably.
Probably.
We hid it in so many different places. It was amazing.
Now, something we were actually talking about before the camera started rolling is that Dixon actually sang in the first season, which was really amazing, and now he's doing his DJ thing.
Yeah.
But you had a good idea for how you could sing on the show. And I think we should put it out there, because who knows? It could happen.
Definitely.
I mean, it's funny because I seen it on like a really, really old episode of like, I think In the House on LL Cool J's television show. It was funny because, LL Cool J played Marion or whatever, and then he guest starred as himself on the show, and walking by himself and talking to himself and everything, and everybody's like, you guys look alike. He's like, I don't see it. I don't see the resemblance at all. That guy doesn't look like me at all. So I think it'll be cool, like, for me to, do the same. That'll be fly.
I like it's Tristan Wilds up on stage. Dixon, he looks like you.
You're like, not at all, actually. No.
Yeah, just slip on the shades.
Exactly.
End of story. Perfect.
Exactly.
So one thing I'm curious about, Dixon is quite the surfer.
Yeah.
Surf team.
That's true.
Yeah.
Being from New York, were you into surfing, or did you have to totally
Not
like
at all.
nail it, learn it?
I
here?
definitely had to learn it. Like being here, they took us out. They showed us on the long boards, and the boards started to get shorter and shorter. And eventually, you get out there and you just try it out. It's just a try it out type thing. So, I mean, eventually, I've gotten better at it, considering I wasn't great at all. But it's cool now. It's pretty cool.
Is it like a new hobby you would say you do on your own, or not so much?
I haven't done it as much on my own as I have to for the show, but it is something like really calming, like being out there waiting for a wave. It's like a really calming, soothing experience.
Nice. I've heard that it gets pretty cold sometimes when you
Wet
gotta go
suit.
out
Yeah,
there.
really cold.
And I think everyone thinks California really is hot all the time, but it's not always hot. So are you sometimes shooting these scenes and it's freezing outside and you just like have to ignore?
Yeah, you do. I mean, it'll be freezing cold outside, and everybody will be up on the boat in snorkel coats and just like
Snorkel coats.
Yeah, guys, okay, we want the shot like this. Tristan, take the wetsuit off. We got to see skin. It's like, damn it.
Everyone, all the ladies watching are like, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, now speaking of ladies, your character has had crazy time as far as girlfriends go on the show. Do you have any idea what's going to happen this coming season, or what? Do you just want him to have like some peace and quiet?
I definitely,
First year of college.
I definitely want to see Dixon probably have some type of lady in his life. A love interest is always fun. I love playing off of someone like that, but we'll see. Who knows what college has in store?
Yeah, definitely some
Who
fun.
knows?
Yeah.
You've had craziness with your exes, like Joslyn was saying. Like, were there any moments that stick out as being really dramatic scenes where it was it came game time, you had to get really serious, get into character?
I think very first season when Silver had her first bipolar outlash. It was, those episodes were really, really like draining for not only her, but for us, because we had to be there on 100 with her. So it was pretty great. I mean, those are very, very fun scenes.
That's the great thing about 90210, and I really have to hand it to you guys, is that you are tackling so many issues that so many people out there are dealing with, and really like giving them someone to relate to. Have you heard from anyone that's really been touched by anything that you've done on the show?
I've definitely heard from people who were nervous about that whole AIDS scare. I know a lot of people who said they've were scared that they had it and felt like they had to definitely go get checked out ever since they watched the show. So, you know, I thank God that people are actually going to get checked now.
Definitely.
And what do you think is next for Dixon?
Honestly,
What other dramatic event could happen to him?
I don't know. It's been a lot.
You're like, open the script. Whoa, what is this? How did you even think of this?
We'll see.
Crazy.
You know, you never know what's going to happen in Beverly Hills.
Oh, true. It's crazy. That 90210. Wild.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap things up, I also want to touch on a movie project. You actually worked with George Lucas, as well as Terrence Howard and
Michael B. Jordan, Cuba Gooding Jr. List goes on and on.
This film is very highly anticipated. People have been waiting for it for a long time. Red Tails,
yes,
right?
Red Tails. Yeah.
What can you tell us about the movie? What do you know? When is it coming?
You know, everything is still very much under wraps, but I think last time we talked to George, he said January.
Wow.
So look out for it, top of the year.
Tell us in a little bit about what it is about.
Well, Red Tails is basically about the Tuskegee Airmen, you know, the very first black pilots to fly during World War II. And, you know, the story is basically gonna be about like our plight and everything that we've been through and that we go through and our camaraderie, you know, how we're brothers and everything. It's a really, really good film. It's a well written, I loved it. I love shooting it, so.
And you actually are one of the pilots.
Yes, ma'am. I play one of the pilots. I actually play the youngest pilot, you know, the youngest brother to everybody. So, you know, I'm just trying to fight for my name.
It's amazing. And working with George Lucas, I mean, that's an amazing opportunity.
Wow.
What was that like?
He's a really, really cool guy. Like, you know, I didn't know how he was gonna be at first. I thought it was gonna be really weird, but he's really, really cool. Like, he's really funny, just a cool dude. You know, very sarcastic, of course. Love you, George. But just really, really cool.
And I bet you're probably looking forward to seeing the movie as well.
Yeah.
2 years ago, you shot it. You're probably dying to see.
I definitely want to see what they did. I want to see how they cut it up. I know it's beautiful. I know it's beautiful.
Did you actually get to fly?
You know, actually, they
did
took
that
us
work?
up. They took us up a few times just so we know what the G-forces and everything were like.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. It's amazing.
Very cool. Awesome.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you guys for having me.
Lots of fun. We can't wait. 90210 is coming back in September,
Yes,
people.
yes.
We will be tuning, and you guys better be tuning in as well. We will keep you posted on all of your favorite TV shows right here at Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis and Tristan Wilds. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.